Hello, internets. We're back. Sir Mutton here, and well, we are in East Commonlands. Got ourselves a teleport finally. Took us about 15 minutes, and we're gonna jump continents. We've had it. This group was originally an Orc 1 group, and after dying quite a few times, we decided unanimously to get the hell out of here. I died to a griffin, and narrowly outran him. Died right by the zone, and it was just so so FML. Oh, it's so sad. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. We're gonna get out of here and have some fun. Well, try to have some fun. That is the idea with these games, you know. I mean, the min-maxers will argue and they'll have their, debates and whatnot. But the sole purpose of video games is to be immersed and have fun. And here we are getting walloped by a dwarf skeleton. That's always a nice welcome mat, greeting to any druid ruins, but well, we're gonna lay him to waste. We're gonna kill that mofo. Going down. And now it's time to scurry on over to the old Cafe Mart, which actually isn't Cafe Mart anymore. It's kind of sad. There's a few auctions occasionally, but it's pretty sparse. Unfortunately, I try to keep things going there, but I'm not there too often. Usually in East Commonlands, unfortunately. It's just my nature. I don't know why. Old habits. No, decaying skeleton, you can't come with us. He wants so bad too, but it's just not gonna happen. We got bigger fish to fry. Got more things to do. We don't let skellies into our group anyway. And yeah, we're gonna zone. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how long it takes to zone here. This is probably the worst length of zoning I've had, and it's still pretty much better than what it used to be when I first started playing. Of course, that was on my gateway computer, and that just was not the best gaming computer out there. I had to get a voodoo card and everything because I remember first trying to play this, and it just everything looked so bizarre. Like I don't know, the graphics were just all chewed up, and it was I don't know, it was like an acid trip or something. Very strange. Not that I would know what that was like. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and zone into Greater Fate Arc and head on over to Crushbone. Of course, after getting our binds at the Wizard Spires. It's always very strange to me that they didn't have Druid ruins in this zone. I don't know. It just seems like that's where you would have Druid ruins, And it's one of those things like, why can snakes kick in this game? They have no knees or feet. It doesn't make any sense. But, well, a lot of these things in this game just don't make a lot of sense. And those are, well, part of the charms of this game. Now, sadly enough, you'll be upset to know that you cannot climb the spires on this server. I tried. You can only get maybe, I don't know, a few feet up, and then it stops, and you just can't get up there. Now, maybe if you levitate, I can't say that you can't get up there. Maybe if you levitate, I should try that. Of course, I don't have any characters that can levitate, but I can get one of those potions, or have somebody cast it on me, maybe. And as you can see, Ogre is getting his ass handed to him by a pixie. And we're not going to have that, because that just would not be a good sign of things to come if we're going to lose to fairies and pixies. So yeah, we're going to take the faction hit and just lay her to waste. We're gonna exterminate this little insect, this little bug. And she's pesky, but put up a good fight, but not good enough. Just not good enough. And I guess all the men in this group do hit women. Because pixies, I guess, constitute as women. I don't think there are any male pixies. That's strange. I never really thought about that. I mean, I think the new race in Everquest 2 or 1, I'm not too sure. I'm not up on that information, but I think there's like a kind of a fairy pixie race. Somebody mentioned that in my comments in one of my other videos. And I think they have males in them, but I'm not too sure. I never saw a male pixie or fairy in this game, and they've always been it in mythological sense, like nymphs, not nymphos, not nymphos, nymphs. See, I've got my bind, and I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna skedaddle, just kind of seeing what everyone else is up to. Now the halfling is not with us. Yeah, there's my bind right there. Now I'm bound, and no, he's not with us. He is level 30 or so, I think. But also headed to Crushbone, so we had to hop on. And everyone else is in our group. And we are going to get another addition to our group, but that's not till later. And now it's time for me to get lost. Me and the paladin right here, who now is level 25. I just saw her today in the game. She's level 25. We are the last to get into the zone. Everyone else, well, they already made it there, and I got lost. I got both of us lost. I was so close to finding the zone, it wasn't funny. I just missed it by a hair, and well, I embarrassed myself. But that's not too out of the ordinary for me, embarrassing myself. So at least I got into the zone before she did. It's always a race with me, anywhere I go. I was the second person to the spires, and well, I was the second to last into this zone, but that's good enough for me. So right now we're just getting basic lay of the land. I wanted to fight on the Orc Hill, kill the trainer, get the nice shiny brass shield loot, but well, it didn't go that way. And I'm kind of glad it didn't actually, because I had not really gone around and seen much of this zone. I was pretty timorous way back when. Used a word that was in the game, timorous deep. That's one of the cool things about this game, actually. It taught me a lot of vocabulary. I mean, say what you will, a lot of people could say that, when they played the game that their grades suffered, or, their blah, 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 their productivity at work suffered as well. But my vocabulary went up a lot. I knew what erudite was. Of course, early on I thought it was erudite. Uh, I thought that the continent was Erudin, but I looked it up eventually. But yeah, like words like encumbered and festering hag and all that kind of stuff. It just, I don't know, it just sank in. It just, you remembered it. Decaying, decrepit, femur, just all kinds of words out there that, you know, stuck with you. So my English went up. My English grades just skyrocketed. I always stayed above 90, but all the other grades, maybe except physical education, suffered just vastly. Even home ec was just terrible. But I don't know. I mastered the skill of keeping it at a nice C plus level. Yeah. So yeah, that's one of the telltale signs of being an EQ addict. Certainly was an addictive game, that's for sure. I have a little bit more grasp of my time these days, but that said, I've lost quite a bit of sleep. Now, this is not my main anymore. My main is not the gnome cleric. I will be playing him as still, but right now I am playing on a monk, human monk character. Could choose Ixar as well, but I chose human. I prefer them. And it's been a lot of fun, actually. I've got some orc highway footage, which I'm sure quite a few of you will like, as that it was a pretty big feature way back when. A lot of people grouped there, as I remember. I actually did not. I barely even got to kill a lot of the crocs because I was just, I don't know, I was too involved with quests and just socializing and whatnot to be bothered with experience and loot and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's like I wasn't even really experiencing most of the game, but now I am. Now I am finally filling in those blank spots. So yeah, we've picked ourselves up an enchanter, and we've scoped around to see where we're gonna fight, and we're gonna make our decision here in a moment, and get to killing some orcs. Now, I did not loot too much. I did get some orc belts, which are really good for questing. You get quite a bit of experience, as I remember. And I think I got some scalps here, too. I don't know if scalps drop here. It's been a while since I fought in this area. I think they do. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I probably am. I probably am, like, just way off. I know the shoulder pads drop here as well. I'm not too sure what they're for. And I think the bracers, the Legionnaire bracers, also drop. So never quite looked that one up. I know I had to use that for my monk quest, for my monk sash quest. So they are used for something. I'm not too sure what else though. Also, more recently, I have been fighting Dark Elf guards on my monk. So look forward to that as well. That is going to be a good 4 or 5 episodes. I'm duoing with a shaman. He's a couple levels lower than me, but he's more experienced with the game. He played for, oh, geez, I think he's at 11 years or so. And oh, we just played like all through the night. It was just crazy. We got the one guard that was by Lava Storm. He's like the lowest guard, and they loot bronze swords. So we made quite a good amount of coin over that few hours. And we killed the guardians as well, the stone and iron guardians that, trundle about the area. And that was a lot of fun. Oh god, I used to run like hell from those, just barely even going into the zone. Oh, I was so scared of those things. They always conned deep red, and I was just, it's just not a good moment for me. So now it's really strange going around looking for them. You're like, I gotta find it. And yeah, I'm splitting loot with the guy. He's pretty generous with what is fair and what is decent to do for a monk. Most times I'm grouped up as my monk, and I am not getting any of that loot. And I'm seeing it all pass and flash before my eyes, and it's kind of sad. So I go farm some will-o-wisps or whatnot. So yeah, expect that in the future. Got some Orc Highway footage. I got some Dark Elf footage, Dark Elf guards, and this is gonna be 3 parts right here, 3 or 4 parts, because we spent a good, I want to say 2 hours playing this, having some fun in this zone, and we did very very well. A lot of people, knew how to do the man dance with these orcs. Nobody missed their steps. It was a lot of fun too. I don't know, there's something about this game. I like the spell effects and just the whole fact of how kind of very basic it all was. It was not very forgiving. Even like with feign death on a monk, you had to time it right. Especially with casters, if you didn't time it right, you were just so screwed. Because when you're sitting or laying down, something hits you. It hits you harder. Yeah, it's not a forgiving game, that's for sure. I think that's one of the best features about this game, and what was so, I don't know, attractive about it, because you really were scared. If you lost your corpse, you could lose everything you had. Like if you were in Befallen, which I also have some footage of. That was an interesting night. Oh, I was just learning how to, assist and all that crazy stuff. And I believe that was like a week ago or so. I may upload some of that as well. I got a lot of footage. My computer is filled to the filled to the brim. I've gotta start uploading some of these videos, so expect that. You're gonna get bombarded with quite a few sessions of gaming, and here here we go. This is what it all amounted to. Yep, it's a good thing we got a bind. It really is, because we don't know what happened. We think maybe the enchanter's pet aggroed all these. We don't have any idea. Maybe somebody trained us. No idea. But I went down. Tried to hit divine aura and save myself, but it was a futile effort anyway, because I was in third person, and it's really hard to run away from stuff when you're in third person, especially when there's so many corners and whatnot. So, yep, here I am, the naked walk of shame, the corpse run. There's a naked gnome, but well, never you worry. Things get better for us. They're gonna get a lot better. We're gonna pull together and do a good job. So yeah, hold on.